Hey everyone, Happy New Year to you. If you are looking to purchase a new construction house in 2024, this is the video for you. I'm going to go over some tips and some things to do to get the best deal in new construction. You don't want to miss this video. Stick around. Hey everyone, it's Matt here with the Matt Allen Real Estate Team. Thanks for joining me today. If you're new to our channel, new to our station, hit that like, subscribe button. We'd love to grow our channel in 2024 and provide more information to those that are looking to buy or sell property, specifically here in Central Florida. Today, I want to talk kind of candidly about buying property in 2024 and one of the solutions that I see for those that are struggling even to get on the property ladder, and that's new construction. New construction, just this week, I've gotten so many emails from builders offering huge incentive programs. One had up to $30,000 in closing costs. I think that's the route if you're trying to buy a house and you can afford first and foremost, you got to be pre-approved to afford a $450,000 house. But if you can do that, or a $350,000 townhouse or condo, I think you're going to be in good shape to purchase something in the new construction realm. Today, I'm going to go through several tips, tricks, things you want to look at before buying new construction. So let's start with number one. First and foremost, the most important thing you need to do is your homework. You need to go out and look at what each builder is offering, what type of properties they have, what price points they're in. What better way to have somebody assist you with this process than hiring a real estate professional? I know this sounds cliche coming from a real estate broker, but that's what we are trained to do, is to look at all of the inventory, figure out what's going to fit for your needs, for your financial needs. What can you afford? Where do you want to live? What type of property do you want to live in? At the same time, we got to look at what incentives each builder is offering and start comparing apples to apples, whether it's closing cost incentives, whether it's they're including full appliance packages. These things were not available 2 years ago. The summer of 2022, you could barely get a refrigerator. So now you're kind of in a position where there's a ton of resources available to be able to get some of these items, but you got to compare them. You probably put together a list of which builder is offering what, and that includes warranties on the property. Are they giving 10-year structural warranties? What's their time for move-in? So do your homework. That's first and foremost. Now, once you have a couple of builders that look to be a good fit for you, whether it's buying a single family home or a townhome or a condo, we need to actually get on the phone and talk with them. What are their incentives? What are their closing costs that they're giving, or are they negotiating? Very rarely they do. Sometimes on quick move-in houses, you can get a discount. And the other thing you may want to check into is, do you offer any discounts on upgraded lots? If you're building fresh, basically from the ground up, there may be some discounting of an upgraded lot compared to a standard lot. So you want to get all that information, make sure it's accurate, and then actually start the process by visiting the centers to see what they actually have, the lot numbers, models, so you can get a better feel of what is all to be offered. Visiting the sales center is also important because you can see how much inventory they actually have. I always say, if you see a lot of green on the map, that's probably a good thing. It's either means the community is rather new, or they're not selling, and that's where they're going to be open to more negotiation. Again, whether it's price negotiation, lot negotiation, or is it closing costs, or a buy down rate for the mortgage. So we're going to talk about that next. But um, visiting, Getting a feel for how much availability they have in product is huge. Another decision you need to make is how soon do you want to move into your new construction property? A lot of times there's additional incentives with quick move in property, and those typically can be closed within 20 to 30 days utilizing the builder's preferred lender. Now, that's another decision you need to make is are you okay? Are you comfortable using the builder's lender? There are some advantages to that. I do have some videos if you want to check out. I'll try to put the link up here so you can take a look at that. But there are some advantages to using a builder's lender. But once you've decided on that, find out what the incentives are for that program. Are they doing what's called a buy down rate, which means that they're reducing the interest rate down pretty low. Some of them are in the 4.9, 4.5%. Um, and that's for a certain period of time, typically 5 years or so. And then you would look to refinance at that point. But it gives you the opportunity to get in and with a good interest rate and get the ball rolling, especially if you're trying to get on that property ladder. While we're talking about financing, I want to bring another point up, which a lot of people miss. If you're in the military, you're a first responder or nurse doctor, there are programs specifically here in Central Florida for down payers assistance. You need to check with your builder to see if they're okay with you utilizing those programs, or a lot of times their lenders work directly with these type of programs, which is going to give you additional savings. You may have a down payment assistance that you don't have to come up with money out of your pocket. So that's a big deal. And there's a lot of builders in the area. I know specifically one, DR Horton, is actively involved with that. And sometimes it depends on how much money they have available for the county that they're working in. But definitely, that's one thing you want to check. So, one of the last tips I'm going to give you is not to be afraid to ask. In other words, don't be afraid to ask the salesperson, hey, what are you guys offering to make me sign today? Are you going to give me an upgraded appliance package? Because there are certain levels of appliance packages that they give. Are you going to give me window treatments? How about a security system? How about an electric garage door opener? So, a lot of those things you'll find that they have in their wheelhouse to negotiate with you, uh, but but they don't typically bring up unless you ask. So don't be afraid to ask. Look, do your homework. As I said, make sure you're comparing apples to apples, and I think you'll be real successful. If you do have any questions, drop them down below. I'm happy to answer them. Oh, before I forget, as I was recording this, I am going to go ahead and put together a checklist of 5, 6 things that you want to ask for. If you're interested in that, drop me a line below and I'll put it together and email it off to you. No problem. I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching the video. I'm Matt Allen. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.